Get out of my house before I call the police on you. My father shouted on Christmas Eve, tossing my presents into the snow. My golden child brother applauded. I grabbed my coat and smiled knowingly. 2 hours later, the police did show up, but they weren't there for me. They were there to evict the squatters occupying my property. Have you ever poured your heart, your life savings, everything you have, into protecting your family, only for them to treat you like an afterthought, laud your deadbeat brother, and then, on Christmas Eve, try to kick you out of the very house you secretly bought? That's my story. And it all came crashing down the night they learned a very expensive lesson about property law, hidden ownership, and what happens when you mistake your landlord for a beggar. For 8 long years, my money was the invisible glue holding our family together. $3,500 every single month, like clockwork. Direct deposit, first of the month, never a single miss. That money covered Mom's medical bills, kept Dad's head above water after his retirement gap his gambling problem, and funded Marcus's endless, temporary setbacks that seemed to become permanent fixtures in his life. I have the bank statements. 96 consecutive transfers. $336,000. Proof. But here's the brutal truth about being the invisible daughter. Your sacrifices become someone else's glory. Every family dinner, Dad would raise his glass, beaming, thank God for our son's support. Marcus would just nod, modestly accepting praise for money he never sent. Mom's thank you cards? They always went to Marcus's apartment. I still have the one she sent after her hip surgery, a $45,000 bill I covered entirely. It sits in my desk drawer. Dearest Marcus, your generosity saved us. A bitter, twisted reminder. I kept every receipt, every cleared check, every wire transfer confirmation. Not out of spite, not then, but out of habit. As a principal architect, documentation is my second nature. Buildings don't stand on good intentions. They need proof. Every beam, every joint, every foundation stone. I applied the same principle to my family finances. The truth would surface eventually, I told myself. It always does. What I didn't expect was for it to arrive with police sirens and eviction notices. But I'm getting ahead of myself. To truly understand that Christmas Eve, you need to grasp our family dynamic. It was the kind of family dynamic where my promotion to principal architect with a $180,000 salary was an afterthought. Marcus's vague promises about startup funding though? Standing ovations. Thanksgiving 2024 should have been my crystal ball. Marcus held court at the dinner table, spinning tales of his startup's imminent breakthrough. $5 million in Series B funding. Japanese investors fighting over equity stakes. IPO by third quarter 2025. Our aunts and uncles hung on his every word. Dad beamed like Marcus had just cured cancer. My brilliant son, Dad announced to all 15 relatives, his hand on Marcus's shoulder. Future of the family right here. Then, almost a full story on the channel. Link below. Click now and watch what happened next.